A highly contentious ruling recently came down from the Supreme Court. Now failing to vote can lead to one's name being removed from voter registration rolls in the case of Husted v. Philip Randolph Institute. The Supreme Court's 5-4 decision ruled the state of Ohio did not violate federal laws by purging voters who failed to vote for 6 years consecutively, and subsequently failed to confirm their Ohio state residency. The state of Ohio currently has the strictest laws in the nation. This newest ruling protects similar laws passed in 6 other states, all of which will be electing governors and/or U.S. senators in the upcoming 2018 midterm elections in November. Pennsylvania, Georgia, Oregon, Oklahoma, West Virginia, and Montana were all affected. The left is up in arms over the ruling, as many consider this ruling to be a major victory for Republicans. In elections, Republicans are generally considered to benefit from lower voter turnout. Democrats generally do best in high-turnout elections. Some believe that is due to the minority and lower-income demographic that is prevalent amongst the Democrats' ranks, who tend to believe they are the most oppressed or subjugated by states' policies. However, others believe Democrats tend to fare better in high-turnout elections due to a propensity for voter fraud. The lawsuit was initiated by Joseph Hala when he returned home to Oak Harbor, Ohio after being deployed with the Army in Iraq and Afghanistan. Upon his return, he discovered he was no longer listed on the voting rolls in 2011. This was despite registering to vote prior to leaving home at the age of 18 and no change of address during his military service. Hala is now the former mayor of Oak Harbor and currently running as a Democrat for Ohio's 89th House District. The 31-year-old took office in 2016 and was recently asked to step down due to claims he no longer met the residency requirement. Hala claimed he was simply staying with his fiancée in Port Clinton while renovations were being done on his Oak Harbor home. Democrats accused Republicans of trying to suppress votes from minorities and lower-income individuals, as well as attacking military veterans like Hala. Republicans have defended their position, stating they are merely attempting to promote ballot integrity. The Trump administration reversed the position taken by the former Obama administration and actively backed Ohio's method for purging voters as a means for voter fraud prevention. Husted v. Philip Randolph Institute is the latest in a series of battles as the Trump administration works to combat voter fraud. Most of the states that backed Ohio have Republican governors or legislatures, most of those opposed are governed by Democrats. The Supreme Court has heard a large number of voting rights cases since its controversial 2013 decision that struck down a key section of the Voting Rights Act. This ruling forced many southern states to clear any changes in election laws with federal officials due to cries of potential racism and accusations of reinstituting Jim Crow laws. Previously, the Supreme Court threw out congressional districting maps in both North Carolina and Virginia, calling it unconstitutional partisan gerrymandering. A similar case is pending in Texas, along with Wisconsin and Maryland, where opponents claim election maps were drawn by state legislators for purely partisan gain. Describing himself as a red state Democrat, Hala states he did not vote for either President Donald Trump or for Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton in the 2016 presidential election. Hala states, "I'm not one of these people that flaunts their military service, by any means, but to be told I couldn't do one of the fundamental rights I went off and served this country for was just appalling."